Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart, joined by Dave Cokin and Adam Trigger of WagerTalk.com. Dave, I'm going to go to you first because this game has my brain in a pretzel all week long. This is a total spot where I'd love to take Texas Tech, catching 9.5 in Fort Worth. TCU just absolutely demolished my best bet last week with West Virginia. Late touchdown, nice, just 35-yard touchdown pass into the end zone. No, not necessary whatsoever. Thank you, Sonny Dykes. Okay, I promise I'm over it. That being said, the Red Raiders home road dichotomy is exactly why I can't get involved with them here, but I do still feel like this is too many points. I made the game 7.5. What did you make the game, and your thoughts on the Red Raiders at the Horned Frogs?
I think the line's a little high, but I'm kind of in the same mood as you are. I'll dismiss Texas Tech's game last week. That was a bad game. It was the worst game of the year. They can bounce back from that. TCU continues to be a bit of an enigma. They're obviously a very good team. They got a solid quarterback. They're well coached. But they have been extremely fortunate. The Kansas State game, they're getting killed. They're down 18. Adrian Martinez gets hurt. The backup gets hurt. He came back in, but was not the same quarterback after he came back in. Battle at Morgantown against a very so-so West Virginia team. And the final score is misleading because of a front door cover at the end of the game on a pass that didn't need to be thrown, but, they threw it and they completed it. So TCU's got a lot of pressure on them because they obviously have to win out. They're not going to take a loss and slip out of the playoffs. I think Texas Tech gets a little underrated here of last week's game. I'll lean with the Red Raiders in the points.
All right, Adam, are you on the same side as Dave and I, or are you buying the Horned Frogs being the real deal?
Oh, I'm definitely, I'm not buying the Horned Frogs being the real deal against the number because I think they've, like Dave said, I think they've been super fortunate. I do buy that they're a very good team. Here, I agree with Dave. The number's too high, and the thing with Texas Tech, they're going to be super aggressive because that's their thing. And last week, it kind of backfired, right? Like 5 turnovers. They went for it and didn't get it twice on 4th down. I mean, this is a team that's been going for it on 4th down like 6-7 times a game. So you want to talk about something that could really skew a game. I mean, if they're going to go for it 6 times and get it, I mean, they could come out and win this game. Similar like they did to Texas, where they just kept converting and pulled the upset win. So I think Texas Tech is very capable of winning this game. But in the same token, if that stuff backfires, they could lose it big as well. I haven't been bit by TCU yet, so I haven't been on them the past couple weeks, which makes it even that much more appealing to sort of, go in and take a shot at TCU, who I think has been overvalued by some very favorable results. Obviously, last week, I think we can all say I don't think they really deserve to cover that game against West Virginia. They certainly probably shouldn't have covered against Kansas State. Fortunate injury that played out in their favor. We've got a look-ahead spot here because they have Texas coming up, which is always a big deal. And you start to look at their schedule. I mean, the games are starting to pile up for TCU. Oklahoma at Kansas, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, at West Virginia. I mean, it's college football. We know the letdown is coming at some point. It's very, very difficult to play week in and week out teams of that caliber and not have a little bit of a slip-up. So, Texas Tech 9-4 against the spread, their last 13 as an underdog. If they can clean up the turnovers, I expect them to be in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were the team that handed TCU that upset. So give me the Red Raiders plus the point.
Oh, boy. Oh, I was hoping you guys are going to try to talk me off this one, but it sounds like I may be looking a little bit closer at the Red Raiders come Saturday morning. Thank you to Adam at Top Flight SI on Twitter, and thank you to Dave Cokin at Dave Cokin. Make sure you're giving both of them a follow. Also, head over to wagertalk.com. Both of these guys are crushing college football right now, and they have plays up for this weekend.